I'm so sore. Oh, I forgot my tea. Oh my gosh, no, okay. Wait a second, I'm gonna get some tea. We can't start without tea. How could I forget my tea, you know? How is that even possible? Hi guys, welcome if you're new here or welcome back here. I am Ven. I make knitting and crochet related videos on this channel. And I'm out of breath already. I want to say I also make videos about mental well-being, or I talk about mental well-being mostly, since that's very important to me. I actually started knitting and crocheting since I was experiencing burnout symptoms towards the end of 2021. And here we are now, and it's going well. And I also want to give you some support if you're going through some rough spots. So it's a safe space here, just know that. I also have a Facebook group with 160 plus people worldwide. Talking is difficult today, worldwide, that you could join to meet some other people, internationals, knitters, crocheters, some cross stitchers are even in there, and make some new friends and talk and share what you're making. I also am on Instagram, so you can follow me there, see some behind the scenes of what is happening, and I share lots of fun things on there, mostly my stories. I'm very active on my stories, but not that much on my posts still. But today, this is way too hot still. Today is my ninth already, Knitting and Crochet, the Mindful Creators podcast. This is very much a slow knitter podcast since I'm not a fast knitter at all. So if you've been a regular watcher, the sweater is still not done, just so you know already. I have some sweaters that I've been working on for a long time, but I'm close to finishing. So let me get you here and we will talk about my whips. I have some parts about filled cast-ons. I have a very sweet gift that I got from my friend Dara that I also met through the community. It was emotional, but I have a clip of me opening it. I have some really beautiful yarn from her. I'll tell you a little bit about the upcoming community con a little bit. Let's just start. Okay, first things first, we start with our question of the day. I always do this tea question of the day, which we have this Dutch tea brand that makes questions on tea bags like conversation starters. This is really hot and heavy. But the question of the day is, on which family member would you love to, how do you say that, look like? But like, who do you admire and would you like to be more like? So which family member would you like to be more like? That's not a good sentence, but I think you will get what I mean. For the Dutchies, if it is focusing, I have no idea if that is going to focus. No, that's way too heavy and hot, no. But yeah, for me, I'm gonna put it down for a second. For me, it will be my boyfriend, grandparents, actually. They are, I will put a picture up here. I will ask them first, but if they're okay with it, I will put a picture up here. They are the most kind and strong people that I think I've met, or one of the most kind people and strong people. With everything they go through, they still stay positive and so kind, and I truly feel like I gained some grandparents again. So my grandparents aren't alive anymore, but yeah, they are. Like my boyfriend and I sometimes look at each other and we were like, that's what we want to look like or like be like when we are older. So great people. Let me know who you would like to look like, or who do you admire from your family. I always love to read those things. I love those tea questions. They're good. They're good conversation starters. After the question of the day, we always do finished objects. And since I'm a slow knitter, a lot of the times I don't have finished objects, but I have one today. Oh, I'm so excited. I showed you a sock that I was working on, and I have the other one finished. I also wore them already 2 days in a row, so they have pilled, they have grown already, but we don't care, right? So let me show them to you. Ta-da! This is sock number 2. This is the Easy Peasy Socks by Krupa Knits. And sock number 1 looks like this. Is it a door? Sock number 1 looks like this. And you might think they do not match. Yeah, that's true, because the color is a fade yarn and I thought it would go a little bit more into each other, but I used very little yarn of it. There should be 50 grams on a skein, but I weighed the other skeins and they're 60 gram, and there's only about 20 gram in here. I will link my Ravelry page below, or like the page from the socks, and you can see in there how much yarn I used and everything and the exact type of yarn. It is Lana Grossa Meideweit, a hand-dyed merino yarn in the color Dill. Yes, and it is Drops Noord in off-white. They do peel already, and I haven't really worn them for long walks. I hope you can see it a little bit. Mostly on the heel. It is probably because of the Drops Noord. It is just not the best sock yarn. Of course, it's not necessarily meant for socks, but you can use it for it. You can see it already grew a bit, so it is actually quite snug and nice. I love the fit. I love the color work on this. And if you are a beginner colorwork knitter, truly recommend these. They are so fun to make. I only have one sock blocker, so I'm going to show you it like this. So fun to make. They are easy for colorwork socks. You might not think it is if you look at it like this, but it really is. There are not more, or there are mostly not more of 3 stitches between color changes, but yeah, they are great. They really are great. Also here you can see a little bit of the orange in there. Can you see the peaks of orange? Yes. So, but there's more orange in this skein than there is, like, what is it, magenta kind of color. Yeah, but I love these. I blocked them. I've worn them already. Like, do you get me? Are the sock knitters out there? When knitting socks, I want to wear them immediately, but I also want to take a cute picture of them. But I forget that, so I wear them like 5 days straight and I wreck them already, because socks are meant for wearing, you know? They won't look pretty all the time. That's just how it is. And I'm like, I actually wanted to take a picture of it, like a good fresh sock picture. Yeah, that's not gonna happen here. Probably will make a picture, but they will be a little bit wrecked. Yeah. But yeah, these are finished, and I'm so excited about them. They are like the perfect matchy mismatching socks. Mismatching matchy socks. Whatever you want to call them. I love them. Really fun. I still have about 30 grams left of this color, so I could make some other socks with it, but like color them, but probably won't make these again. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of pattern repeating at the moment, because I'm not a beginner anymore. I think I for the last few weeks I was like, no, I'm not a beginner anymore, but I want to try so many different patterns, and yeah, these are so fun. Maybe you want to make them once ever again. It's a free pattern. I will link my reference below. You can find it there. Love them. Really good. Then let's go to some news or updates I want you to be aware of this Saturday. So it's already in a few days for you guys when you watch this. This Saturday, we have our community call. I'm so excited. This is our second call ever. We did our first community call with the Mindful Creators community, November 27th, I think. Will always remember that day. We were with 9 amazing women from all over the world. It was so fun. We talked for 2 hours, and then I was like, you know guys, we're gonna wrap it up, because otherwise we probably would have talked for more. So we have our next one this Saturday. Please let me know if you're coming. We will have it on Zoom. I have a link. I have it on the community tab, but I also will link it below. I will link the link to the community call. Link the link to the community call below. It's so fun. You can invite anyone that you would think would like to join. So yeah, we will start at 8 p.m. Amsterdam time. I will put some times here from around the world, so you have a bit of, yeah, you know a little bit how late it might be for you. We will probably take probably 2 hours, and then we'll just see how it goes. Take some knitting, take some crochet, anything else that you like, just hang around. It's also good. We do talk with video on, so we really want to connect with everyone, so just know that. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's so fun to see you guys again. Like, talk. This is one way, like, of course I imagine someone sitting at the other side of the camera listening to this, but being able to really have a two-way communication is so fun for me. I really can't wait. And if you can't make it this call, we have another one on the 19th, Sunday, so that's in already 2 weeks. I made 2 calls this time, 2 different times, but I will let you update you in the next podcast about that, because I film these every other week. You will get to know more later. During this community call, I actually have a really exciting announcement, and I'm not going to tell you much about it at the moment because you will have to wait for the community call. I will post something after Saturday's call also in here. I think I will make a separate little video of it, just explaining a little bit. But for that project that I'm doing or preparing for, I want to have some of your opinions. So I have a survey below, and I would love for you to check it out, fill it in, help me out a little bit. I would like to get to know your opinions about some things, and that will really help me to make it perfect for you eventually when I let you know what it is. So please fill it in. You would really help me out. It's just for personal use, and no one will know those answers. You don't even have to put in your name. There are some just, I think you can do it in like 5 minutes, maybe 5 to 7 minutes. You would really help me out, so thank you in advance. For that project, I will also eventually be looking for testers. It is not a pattern. It's probably not what you think it is. So I will look for testers soon. I will also let it know in the video that I will upload, as I think it will be a little video to, like an extra video, you know. So if you are already like, this sounds interesting, keep an eye out for that, okay? It's really fun. I think it's really fun, but more about that later. Okay, before we go into whips, I'm gonna try to sip my tea because I can already see how this is going. I will forget it and I don't even touch it. But it's still very hot. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to show you my whips. And as I said, I have some whip cast on fills. Yeah. So I did 2 new cast-ons. I really had like, oh, I just want to cast on something new, you know? You get that feeling that you're like, it's time for something new. I'm gonna put you a little bit down. I have the feeling that the camera is a little bit too high up. A second. I think that's better. It's not a big of a difference, but I was feeling like I was sitting there. Okay. I think it's better. But cast-ons, whips. Let me just start off with one that I'm not really going to be talking about. This is why I do want to just put it in here is because I will probably join a knit-along, or I'm actually pretty sure I want to join a knit-along. This is the Arctic Flight sweater from Kutova Kika in Drops Air. This is a double folded twisted rib, and these are beautiful cables. I was so excited, still I'm excited about this, but I made a mistake, and you know, with making mistakes, my bibs go in timeout. And I won't take them out for, in this case, a month. So now it's time eventually to work on it again. And I probably will rip out the cables and start from where I ended the collar. I have a hard time pronouncing that correctly somehow. I want to say color, like red, blue, and color. I don't know. But yeah, I will be joining that knit-along because I love this so much still. I probably won't finish it during the knit-along time because slow knitter things and I have to be careful with my body. But yeah, really excited about it still. We'll join the knit-along. I think that started yesterday for you guys, so tomorrow for me. This is Tuesday for me now. Really fun, really exciting. Can't wait to work more. Sorry, I'm making so much noise. Can't wait to work more on it. Yeah. Then let's do my September sweater, and then I'm going to show you one of the filled cast-ons. So my September sweater has been in the works since I think October. So a long time. But it is my first sweater that I ever knitted. It's the second one I started, but I will talk a little bit later about the first. If you are not new here, you know what's coming. I will keep it a little bit short this time because there is not much to say at the moment. You can watch other podcast videos if you're interested in learning more about this sweater and everything. The last podcast I was quite thorough about it, about what I was doing and everything, so I will link it there. I think I got it right the first time. I'll link it there. This is the September sweater by Petite Knit in Drops Air 2 in sage green. It's beautiful. It is like a cloud. It is soft. It is nice. I've tried it on in last video too. I'm not gonna try it on today. Oh, something fell off. Wait a second. But yeah, last video I talked about sleeves, and this is how far I am. I have one sleeve as good as finished. I kept the cable on because I maybe want to lengthen it after blocking. So you do an Italian bind off, I think, yeah. So I'm not gonna rip that back. If you have ever worked with Drops Air, it's beautiful, but it is a pain in the ass to rip back. So I had to rip out my sleeve, and I started again, and this is how far I came. Haven't worked a lot on it. My not my shoulder pain, my elbow pain, tennis elbows, actually started acting up again, and that is funny. I knock on wood last time. Like last time I talked about this, last podcast, I said, oh, it's going so great, and what did I say? It's going so great, and I don't have much pain, and it started immediately after. So don't get me started on that. I won't talk about it too much, but yeah, I had to slow down. Not on my tea. I had to slow down a little bit, but I really want to finish something like this. I don't know, especially as being my first finished sweater that will be finished, because I have another one, but that is not as far as this one. I just can't wait to have something off the needles, like cleared up in my head a little bit, you know. So I do like a few more small projects as whips, like at the same time, but I have 3 sweaters on the needles right now, so that's quite a lot. I don't have pressure on anything at the moment, so that's good, but I just want to have something finished. And I think I'm gonna do a little challenge for myself. If you want to join, be welcome to join. That will be fun. Let's make a little challenge. I am going to finish this whip before next podcast. And this time I mean it, like 100% mean it. If you've been watching my videos, you know that sometimes I say, yes, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm like, no, I didn't finish. But I really want to clear some things here. Want to finish this, want to get it off my plate. And I have a fun yarn fair that I'm going to. Might be way too hot to wear this, but it will be cool to wear something handmade, right? So I will finish this before the next podcast. And it will be possible because last time I did the whole sleeve in 2 weeks, and I did more things. I finished the body part of the sweater and everything. Okay, I'm saying it here. Femme, short for Femke, will finish this whip before the next podcast. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I need some motivation. Please hype me up in the comments. We'll do it. It's okay. We'll do it. Then one cast on fill, but I will get a sip of tea first. I'm in good energy today. I like it. I haven't been feeling like physically, I haven't been feeling amazing. I have my 3rd cold sore in 1 month. I think that says enough. I'm sleeping like not well. But my energy today is good, and I'm really happy with it, because I felt sick for the last 2 days every afternoon. Last video also wasn't feeling great. It's just also the time of the year. But yeah, I'm happy that I have some energy. I like this tea. Okay, a cast on fill, and I will tell you why it's a fill. I was with friends this Sunday, my knitting besties. They live around the corner basically, and we like to meet with the 3 of us at the moment. But one of them was like, hey, do you guys want to catch up and knit this weekend together? So we were like, yep, we're in. and we were knitting, and I just really want to get something new on. So I really want to have that sweater done, but I also really want to, I want something new, you know? You know that feeling probably. She had a hat laying there, the hipster hat, and I had already brought some more yarn because I probably wanted to make something with a hat. This is, let me unravel it. It's very difficult to see because this is also one of the fade yarns that I showed you in the sock. And I was like now I know how the yarns look. Do I want to make something else with it than socks? So I thought maybe a hat would be cool, like a fade in a hat. So this is another colorway. I have the label somewhere, but I don't know the name on top of my head, so I just put it in the screen. So it is this really fun blue with like a little bit of an eggplant. I'm a bit shaky, but a little bit of an eggplant kind of color. And it has some darker specks, some lighter specks. And I thought, why it would be cool to hold it with a mohair. And I thought maybe just, this is Drops Kid Silk, by the way. And I don't know what the color is, but I think it might be Fog. But I also put it on the screen. I thought it would be cool to hold these together. I really like the look of some, like, I did a video of scrappy yarn projects, knitting projects. No, there, sorry. I will link it here. YouTube didn't push it, so look it up there. It's really fun. I had put a lot of fun patterns in. And also since I was searching for those patterns, I really like the look of different colors but with the same color mohair, because I think it evens it out pretty, you know. So I started, because she had that hat, I could fit it, like put it on and everything. I started it. It's a 2x2 rib, and I love like how these colors with the mohair work together, but it's way too big. It's seriously too big. So she had made a woman's size. I think there's like from kid to men, woman's size, and it was quite tight. But I forgot. I'm a very no, I'm actually quite a tight knitter. I guess she is even a tighter knitter, maybe, I don't know. But I've cast on the men's size also because I measured my head and everything. It should be the men's size, but it is just way too big. So, look, this looks so stupid. You can see here, it's like way too big. Let me fix my hair a little bit. So yeah, this will be ripped out, and I will see if I want to do a smaller size. These are like just to make me happy and to cast something on. But yeah, this will be ripped out. Even tried to fit it on my boyfriend's head, but it's way too big. He would never wear these colors. Like, his color palette is black, dark blue, and maybe if he's feeling adventurous, or if I'm like, please wear this, dark green. And that's it. His uniform, let's say like this, is like black t-shirt, black jeans, done. That's just what he likes, and that's all fine by me. But yeah, he will never wear a blue fade hat. That's fuzzy. Yeah, you probably get that. Next, let's grab my mom's gift knit. And I'm not gonna say anymore, Mom, you cannot watch this, because last time in the video I said that I was going to tell her that she could not watch the video. Guess what? She sent me a message after it was live. She was like, oh, the sweater looks so pretty. And I'm like, Mom, you can watch this. But long story short, I made her try it on, and she's in love with it. And yeah, she's also fine with me finishing it like even at the end of this year. So I'm happy, because that gives me more space. This was supposed to be her Christmas sweater. It's not anymore, but she will eventually get it, and it's just, I know she'll, yeah, I want to say I know she will love it, but she loves it already. She was really happy with how it fitted. This is big. Let's see. This is the Cumulus blouse by Petite Knit in Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. I hope it's going to pick up the color a little bit, because it is darker than it's now showing. It's a little bit better, or like it's darker in real life. It's in the color Rust. I think it's number 24, but I'm not 100% sure. But it is in the color Rust. And this it is taking so long. It is I don't know. It's long. It takes a long time. And funny thing was that a few podcasts ago I talked about it quite thoroughly, and a lot of people said I'm also making this for my mom, and it does take very long. So I don't know what it is. There's some sorcery behind it or something. It's a seamless blouse by Petite Knit, and last time I finished the body, and this time I didn't work much on it. I worked a little bit on the sleeve, so that is halfway done I think. But yeah, I'm really happy that she likes it. It was like, Mom, you can't watch that, it's a surprise. But I even said it in the video, like, I'm gonna tell her that she cannot watch it, but I forgot to tell her because my brain is like always all over the place. But yeah, she loves it. I'm happy. There's no pressure. She also said to me like, okay, her English is, I think it's fine, but she thinks it's not amazing. But she was able to understand that I talked about that it gave me a lot of pressure, and she said to me, it's okay, I don't mind when I get it. So thank you, Mom, if you watch this too. Thank you. But yeah, it's a really fun, it's not fun, what I want to say is it's really fluffy. It is, this fabric creates a really soft, please focus, soft, fluffy, nice cloud of fabric. She cannot handle mohair or any itchy fabric, so that's why I chose for Drops Brushed Alpaca Silk. I hold it double, so there are 2 strands on it. It eats more yarn than I thought, so when I have it finished, I will weigh it and everything. I don't know on top of my head how many skeins I used, but I will weigh it, put it in my Ravelry, and if you're interested in making it with these, with this yarn, I can put it in there, because one of my favorite things to do, like my favorite pastimes, is scroll on Ravelry and look at projects that I want to make and the yarn that other people used to make it. So I just love scrolling through, mostly because I can look at yarns that I might want to use and how much yarn people use. But this was all over the place. Like, many people made it with this yarn, and they also hold it single, but I thought it was getting too see-through, so I hold it double, and the amounts didn't add up for what I had to buy almost double the amount of yarn. So I will put it in there eventually when I know how much it eventually weighs. So I will tell you more if I ever finish it. I will let you know. Okay, we have one more cast on fill, but there's not much to show, so that's why I kept it for last. I wanted to make some new socks. I don't know, I just really like having a small projects on the needle. Needles, okay. So I have this yarn in stash, I mean. It is Drops Fable print in, I think this is the color called chocolate, something with chocolate. There's only one that looks like this, so you can find it very easily. Try to cast these socks on. This is a free pattern. Don't know the name and everything on top of my head, but I'll put it in the screen. So that will be fun, but the gauge was really different. But I truly realized that I never check gauge with socks, so I'm like, wow, we'll be fine. And since I knit quite tightly, I thought, oh, it could be fine, because I only have these Knit Pro 2.75mm needles, since my local yarn store, Wolplein, Dutchies will know, never have, or they did have it in stock last time, but a lot of times that I went, they didn't have it in stock, so that's a bummer. But it has been working out for the other socks, because the Easy Peasy socks are made with this needle. My brother's socks that are not finished, that I'm not working on, you'll see them eventually again, are also made with these. But this yarn is super thin. Like, I think it's quite thin. It is a fingering, but it is definitely thinner than the most sock yarns that I have laying here. That's for sure. After which I sometimes talk about what I want to cast on. I want to cast on a lot, but nothing in specific at the moment. But I will be doing a video on, so I asked a little while ago, a week or something ago, about what kinds of video you want to see on Instagram and also on YouTube here, and I think maybe, no, not in the Facebook group. And one of the things that came forward was from a friend of me. She asked to show what I want to cast on, what I want to make, what is on my wish list. And I've done a video like this before, which I really enjoy doing. And also don't expect me to really work on those again, or again, to really work on those eventually, because as we know by now, my mind goes all over the place. So could be that I like something this week and next week I don't. So the patterns that I choose to work on is something that I looked forward a little bit always. So, but yeah, there are quite some things that I do have on my list that I want to make eventually, that I admire, and I will do a video on it for next week. So if you're interested, follow me here, stick around, and you will see a lot of it next week. I think it might be quite a big video, or quite a lot of patterns. And I do pattern videos, so for recommendations. So last time what I already said was the scrappy yarn patterns. I did a winter knitting pattern video with all size inclusive patterns. Did the same for crochet. But this will just be what I personally have been looking at. I really want to make every video size inclusive, which is something that I truly strive towards for the pattern videos that I do. So those are all 9 sizes minimum. But I know already that in the patterns that I've been looking at for myself, that not all of them are size inclusive. And I said in the last video, still a bit sad when I see that so many big designers are still not offering size inclusiveness in their patterns. Like, so we need to start somewhere, you know? So, but yeah, the big teams, the big designers, I think it could be more, and I know a lot of you think that too. So I'm sorry already in advance that not all of those patterns will be size inclusive. Yeah, I think, you know, there are also a lot of patterns that you may be able to find that are similar. Maybe I will do something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, know that that's a video for next week. And I'm really excited about it, to browse again. I have this folder on my Instagram thing. You can save things, you know, where I just put everything in that I like, or different yarn combinations that people like. Yeah. So that's for next week. Then acquisitions. So as I said in the beginning, I got a really sweet care package, gift package from my friend Dara. She is on YouTube too, on World on a String by Dara. She does cross stitching and I think crocheting. She wants to start knitting. I think she already started learning herself. I think she said that she was going to start knitting socks the first time. She's a smart woman. She will figure it out. But yeah, we became quite good friends over the last few months. I met her because she was joining the Facebook group, and she also joined the community call, and after that we just connected. So that's what happens when you join the Mindful Creates community. Little plug. But yeah, she wanted to send me something and I was feeling so grateful, and I said yes, absolutely, you can send me something. So I unboxed it last week. It came in last week, if I'm correct, yeah. And I have it on video for you, so I'm going to pop in the clip here. Be aware, I got a bit emotional. That's just who I am. I'm just super grateful, and I don't want to take these things for granted. So there's some raw emotional footage in here. So if you don't like it, skip it. But yeah, you can see it now. It's here, all the way from the United States. It's so special to me to I just cannot describe how super kind I find this. So I'm going to open it together. I wanted to put this on camera. Oh, it's a little card with my name. Oh, it's a little bee. She is really into, oh, you can see it a little bit. She's into bees. She does beekeeping. There, you can see it. I have like a light here because it's dark. Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll just talk, and if it's too personal, I'll just keep it for myself. But dear fam, I hope this little gift box finds you well and that it arrived safely. Well, it did. I have had such a lovely time getting to know you from your videos. Oh, it's so kind. I didn't plan I'm crying at the moment, to be honest. Thank you so much. Okay, let the tears dry up a little bit before we go on. I think this really touches me because I think this is just so special, and yeah, I never had someone make such a gesture to me, so that is so nice. Oh, I'm like a hot mess. Okay, let's try this again. I will read it for you. She said, so little gift box, I have had such a lovely time getting to know you from your videos and chatting on Instagram together. You're such a sweet bright light to the world, and I'm so glad to have met you. I hope we can continue to get to know each other well and someday meet in person. Oh, I really want that. We, like, on my to travel list is still a road trip through America. And I literally already talked about it with my boyfriend, like, we need to visit Dara, we need to visit that person, and never. So that's on my list, actually. I hope you enjoy all the little goodies I put in the box. I include some of my favorite teas. Oh, nice. And some of my favorite, I already read this. Some of my favorite lip balm, which is a homemade lip balm, also a homemade lip balm. It's so cool. And blessings to you plus your family. If you ever want to video call or hang out more, just give me a holla. Happy knitting, love, Dara. You're too kind, like so kind. Am I going to do this like all red and cry? Let's see if I can get through this with red eyes. Okay, then there is a little bit of plastic. Okay, let's see. I see here a little book thingy, notes and stuff. But it's great. I always have some notebooks actually on the side. It is super cute. Oh, it is magnetic. Oh, that is nice. Well, I like that. That is really cute. And then it has paint, how do you say, paint tints on it. Oh, sorry, I'm so sniffy now. Oh, this is so nice. I really like that. I'm gonna keep that on my desk, and I can really use that. Thank you. Then, oh, they are packed. Okay, number 1. What is in here? Oh my gosh. Those are the teas. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so many. Okay, we're going through it quickly. I will quickly go through it. We have vanilla chai. I've never had chai tea actually. We have gray. We have warming vanilla. Oh, with some cinnamon I see. Oh, that sounds nice. We have Christmas morning. I cannot smell much now. But what I smell is really nice. This sounds good. Christmas morning. I love that. Oh, okay. We also have that here too. Wonderberry green. Cool. Egyptian licorice. Oh, I like licorice. Yeah, she knows that probably because of the videos, but I like that. Chai rooibos. Oh, you call it rooibos. Warm spice. This is what I started drinking when I started drinking tea. Asian pear harmony. I cannot smell anything now, but oh, that sounds really good. Orange ginger turmeric. I've never had turmeric tea actually, so I'm curious to that. Oh, cinnamon apple chamomile. Chamomile is also one of my favorite teas. Oh, those sounds look fancy. Vanilla, nut, and hazelnut. So, oh, this is so kind. This is like Christmas morning. Oh, I think I found a lip balm. Oh, that is nice. Okay, let's see. We got some lip balm in this like super cute organza thingy. This is a discovery of herbs, citrus, floral, hand perfume. It's good that it says hand because otherwise I put it on my lips. Ooh, I like everything with lemon, with citrus. That's really nice. Oh, it's like nice and thick. Like the lighting is horrible now, guys. Sorry. But nice and thick butter. I think that needs to cool down a little bit. It has been freezing here, so oh, that's so nice. That smell. Oh my gosh, I love that. What's in here? Beeswax, organic coconut oil, doTERRA. I don't know what it is. Essential oil, citrus, bloom. Really nice. And then we have 2 lip balms. This is the chai spice. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh yes, it is. And this is candy cane. Okay, let me try the chai spice first. Like, let me smell it. This is so like not normal for me. This is so sweet, and I just wanted to share this because, oh, it is really nice actually. Oh, don't put it in your mouth. And I really like that this is with beeswax. But what I wanted to say is this is not normal for me, as you can probably see. Of the cry. This is really bad lighting. This is not doing me any good at all, but I don't care. We are here with friends, you know, so we can look how I want to look. Ooh, I'm like, it's so stuffed now, but I still smell a little bit. Yes, you're double dipping, kinda. I still have stuff in my mouth of the other one. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna really enjoy those two. That is so nice. And then we got one more. Ooh, it's yarn. Oh, this is so pretty. And what's in here too? Oh, this is nice actually. I could use really. Oh, this is okay. One at a time. This is a knitting counter. Actually, I was thinking about this a little while ago because I'm like so super. I want to say I'm so super easily distracted. And what do? Get distracted. Okay, so this is a counter for like your rows or anything else. I hope you can see it a little bit. Wait, I'm going to cover the lighting in a little bit. That is so cool. I could really use that. Thank you. And then, oh, this is so nice. Okay, I think it is it blue or green? Well, I can't see it actually. I thought it was green, but now I'm thinking it is blue, but I love it. On camera it is really blue. Maybe it is blue. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that. It is really, really soft. What is this from? 6 and 7 fiber. Oh, I'm gonna follow them. You can follow them on Instagram, 6 and 7 fiber. And it's called Penelope. Ooh. Base Alfalfa. I think that's the name, yeah. Superwash merino, 80%, 10% cashmere, girl. And then 10% nylon. And it's 100 grams. Hand-dyed treasures from your heart to your hands. This is my first legit small dyer hand-dyed yarn. I'm so excited. I need to see what color this is. I cannot see it properly. Okay, let me get it. I need a second. I have my blanket on again. I know. Oh gosh, it is blue. Can you see me here? Like, no. It is blue indeed. It is so pretty. It's even prettier than I thought. I'm so happy. Dara, girl, thank you so much. This was so kind of you, and I wanted to thank you a little bit extra like this. So thank you so much. We will chat, and I'm gonna send you a message now, right now. You already had this. This is like a week later. My video went live today. So I'm rambling. Thank you so much for everything, and I'm gonna enjoy this so much, and thank you. Okay, that was a lot. But yeah, I'm feeling just so grateful on what I said. I don't want to take any of these things for granted. I really don't, and I just really realize how special this is, and make it a little bit bigger. Also really realize how special it is to have this community with you guys. So for me, I met Dara very personally, but also other people I met very personally, and I know that others have connected with others from the community, and it's just a great place to be in, and I'm really happy that I'm able to connect you all together, create a space where we can talk, we can become friends. So yeah, I'm just really happy. And this Saturday we're going to do it again, and in 2 more weeks we're going to do it again on Sunday, and in between we also talk and everything in the chat and on Instagram and Facebook and just everywhere, so just know that. But the yarn that you saw, I have it more up close here because it was dark. Of course the quality wasn't great of the lighting and everything, but I will show it to you. Oh, it's so beautiful. I will show it to you more up close. So this is, oh, such a beautiful skein. It is blue indeed. Let me show it to you up close. Please focus. Oh, look at those colors. It is so gorgeous. Now it looks a little bit lighter. It is by 6 and 7 Fiber. I had never heard of the brand before, or of the dyers, but they are from the States. I'm not 100% sure where they're from again. But yeah, it's beautiful. They have lots of beautiful yarn. It is really, really soft, probably because of the cashmere. And it is called Penelope. I think that is the name of the color. I wasn't able to find this one on their website at the moment, so I don't know if they still carry it, but they have lots of other beautiful colors. Yeah, and it's so gorgeous. And I will talk a little bit about what I want to make, or I'm not sure what I want to make with it. I really want to let the yarn shine. I don't want to make socks with it because, I don't know, I just want something that I can wear maybe up here. So maybe like a one skein scarf, one skein shawl. I will go more into patterns next video, but I've been looking at shawls. I'm not a big shawl wearer. Like I wear scarves a lot in the winter, but I thought it would be cool to have something, I don't know, I just want to really let this shine, and this is a memory to Dara, of course. So I want to do something special with it. Socks are great, of course, but I want to do something different. Like, for example, I would want to make a sweater with like one skein, but that's not possible. Maybe I've looked at tops with one skeins, but they were a little bit too cropped for my taste. So I think it probably will become something like a shawl. I've seen a few really pretty ones. If you have ideas, if you have worked with this yarn, please let me know below. Because yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It is really a really beautiful color. Oh, look at that. I'm just obsessed with it. When I got it, I sat with it like this in my neck on the couch like this for like 10 minutes because it's so soft. But yeah, gorgeous yarn, really nice. Dara, I love you, you're amazing. Okay, one of the other topics that I'd like to talk about are watching, listening and reading. Watching, we have watched A Quiet Place. I cannot stand horror at all. I'm just like a crybaby and everything. I cannot handle it. I will not sleep for 3 weeks. But I do like a little bit of suspense and like a light thriller. For example, I think if we could call it like that, Stranger Things. Stranger Things could get a little bit scary, you know? And I think this was the kind of level of scariness, A Quiet Place, as Stranger Things. Talking is difficult. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. We watched it together, my boyfriend and I. In the beginning I was like, dang, this movie is going to be silent for a long time, but they did really nicely. It is not a super long movie. I think it's only 1.5 hours long, and there's a lot happening. And the end crushed me. Oh, it did. Wanted to watch part 2, but it's not on the streaming service that we watch on. And I've been watching something that is more local to me, but like the idea isn't Dutch. It is the Dutch version of a Great British Bake Off. It is called Heel Holland Bakt, and that translates to all of Netherlands bakes. That sounds really dumb in English, but Heel Holland Bakt is the Dutch version of British Bake Off, and it is my comfort show. It really is. I love the no drama in there. Like, the drama that is in there is just comedic drama. I don't know, I just love it. Sorry if you could watch it if you're not Dutch, but if you're Dutch and you love it, please let me know. Because yeah, it's just great. I love it. It's my comfort show for sure. And another show, which is also a Dutch show, which is funny because I don't really watch Dutch television a lot, like only a few shows, is Wie is de Mol, which translates to Who is the Mole. And actually I saw that there's an American version on Netflix, and I'm not going to watch that. I think it will ruin the show, to be honest. So if you've watched it, let me know. It is a Dutch show. I don't think it's being done. I think it's being done in Belgium too. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's done in Belgium too. And yeah, it's such a fun show. It's like a game show where 10 contestants have to figure out who the mole is. So there's one person that is in on the game, and he has to make sure they can win money in the game. He has to make sure that there is coming less or not enough money in as they are able to actually get. And he has to do it in secret, and everyone has to figure out who that person is. And I just love it. I love the way how it's made. Actually, for my study, I study creative business. This company that makes that show was on my list at where I want to do my internship at. It would ruin the show for me probably, or make me even more fun. But I don't have those aspirations anymore to go in that direction. But if I would have, that would definitely be the show. And those are also, I think it's also, I don't know if it's still like that, but that same production company also did the other show, Heel Holland Bakt. So the Dutch British Bake Off. So that's really fun. But maybe, yeah, that's maybe the reason why I like them both so much, because they're by the same makers, production company. But I've been watching those, so that's great. Reading, I've been reading a lot again. Every single night we read before we go to bed. We go to bed quite early. We go towards like 10 o'clock. Sometimes we are in bed already by 10. We love it. It's just the way we like to do it. My boyfriend and I, we live together in this apartment. And we like to read on our e-readers. I love those things. It was a long time before I wanted something like that, because I just really love a physical book. But they're great for the evening reads. And I've been I've been reading Queen of Shadows for a long time already, for months. But I really are going through it now. So I'm probably about 80% through now, finally. And a lot has been happening again, because I find this book a little bit slow. But I still love it, and I'm really excited for the last 3 books. I will be reading... Ooh, what are the names again? If you know the series, it's the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I really got into fantasy again because of her series, because of A Court of Thorns and Roses. You hate it or you love it, but I love it. Started that in the summer of 2021. Got into reading again. I'm completely obsessed. And so now I'm reading Throne of Glass. Since this summer, I started this summer. And I will be reading the second to last and the third to last books, tandem. I will be reading the tandem thing. I think it will be fun. Apparently there are 2 timelines that happens at the same time, so it will be nice to read them at the same time. So yeah, I've been reading a lot. I've been enjoying it. Just before bed, try to. So this is how my night looked like and how I wake up. The last things I do is check the Facebook group if someone wants to come in. Check the Instagram if I miss something, and check YouTube if I miss something here, like notifications and stuff. When I wake up, that's also the first thing that I do. So if you have to wait a little while to get into the group, probably because I was asleep, because the first thing that I do is check those things. But I try, it doesn't need to take over my whole life. I try to do that. So I try to check it a little bit earlier, then read, and I don't have to touch my phone again. So yeah, I have been really enjoying that. I think I've been doing that for a little over a week, like reading every night again. It's just fun. I sometimes don't want to put it down, so that's how fun it is. I just said listening to in the reading, watching, listening, but there's nothing in specific to share. I listen to some music when I work, but nothing really that like you need to know this. Then I always like to, we always close up with a little bit of life things. So as I said, we were knitting. I was knitting with a few friends this Sunday on here. But yeah, I posted a video and asked if you guys have anyone close to you, friends offline that knit too. And I noticed that a lot of you don't have that. And I was like, okay, I should be really grateful that I do have people so close to me. And I really hope that you join in the community calls if that's the case, because then it feels a little bit like you're able to knit with friends on a distance, but I don't know, it feels like it. So can you tell I'm excited? I'm really excited. I just can't wait to meet you all this Saturday. So let me know if you'll be there. But yeah, other things. Oh, I did my first live stream on last Friday on YouTube here. You can find it here. It was super fun. I want to do these things more often. So for YouTube, I really love the platform. I really love creating videos for you. I love filming. The editing, I find it much more fun again. So I once did a few videos, like 5 videos back in 2018 on my personal channels, just some vlog things. That's when I learned how to edit a little bit, just the basics. Didn't always love it, start to love it even more right now, start to get faster, so that's fun. But what was my point? Yeah, YouTube live stream. So since I really take this channel very seriously, I want to try different things. So I thought, why not live stream? And we were with throughout the whole live stream. We were approximately like with 17 people, which I thought was great. The chat was on fire constantly, or not constantly, but almost all the time. You can still watch it. It is fun, I think. I think we did a great job with all of us together. Thank you so much for engaging, and I will be doing it more often. Don't know when the next one will be. This week is quite busy with the community call coming up and other things that I'm working on, so maybe next week. I think next week could be fun. I will let you know on the community tab here. Always take a look at there. I hope you get notifications of those things. If you don't get notified of videos and you want to, you can put on the bell icon. You have to click on it. They get a notification every time I post something. Also community posts, so this is just a text post, you know. And yeah, it was really fun, so I enjoyed it and I want to do it again. And then my last live thing that is going to be happening is that I'm going to the craft fair, as I just said. So Saturday, yeah, Saturday the 11th of February. So that is not this Saturday, but next Saturday I will be going to the Handwerkbeurs in Zwolle, and that is so yeah, translated it is craft fair, and Zwolle is a city here in the Netherlands. I will be going with those friends and another friend that I was like, you have to come along. So we will be going with the 4 of us, driving there, walk around, and I will be vlogging. So I will take my camera with me. I will vlog as much as I can. I hope my battery will keep on long enough. It shuts off after like an hour and a half. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I have some yarns that I already have been eyeing, that I'm giving myself permission to buy a little bit. I'm really excited. And just to vlog and show you, take you along a little bit to a Dutch craft fair. So yeah, that is for that week. The video will be going up, I think not a week after, but a week after that, because the week after the fair is podcast week, so we'll be up a little bit later. I think this is the last week of February that it will be going up, but you can keep an eye out for it. Maybe I'll even post it earlier, not sure yet. We've done a lot of talking again, but I thought it was fun to catch up with you guys again. I hope you liked it. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe here to never miss an upload. Talking is difficult, guys, you know. But yeah, I found it really fun again. Thank you for being here. I hope you were able to work on something fun. Have a little warm cup of tea or something else, maybe some coffee. Hot chocolate would be nice too. I want to thank you for watching, and don't forget to fill in the survey below, and I will see you next time. Bye, creator!